Yo, what is good, everybody? It's Vic here. Today is Thursday, August 6th, man. Coming to y'all with another trade recap. I'm gonna try to do a better job of recording my trade recaps like quickly after I take the trade. So I'm not trying to take too long. I'm trying to put these recaps as fast out as fast as possible. Today we took longs. Not my usual entry style. I low-key got a super bad feel, but I really had conviction on the draws and how it was looking, and it was the play I was waiting for, so I was a little bit more risky for how I entered the trade, right? Let me show y'all a P&L on the day. I'm not sure if I said it in the last video, but I said I will be spinning back lucid because how I think I'm on a little trade losing streak at the moment. So it's like in my head, how I think is like I'm due to hit at some point in time. So I would obviously think my next trade would be a winner, to aka getting me off to a good start on these accounts, if that makes sense. So this is around a 1,300 win per account. I don't know if I'll be able to pass tomorrow. I didn't want to force. I was gonna get back in trying to make like $200 per account so I can get to so I can get halfway past, so I could possibly pass tomorrow, but nothing good ever really comes out of that, so I just locked myself out, as well as my Apex accounts. It was around 600 win per account, 650, except for the lead account. For some reason, it is what it is, but great bounce back day, first win of the week, first winning day of the week. Thank you, God. Just trying to build on that, just trying to keep stacking momentum. Hopefully tomorrow is a banger and we can close out this week strong. So coming into today, I just wanted one thing. I wanted longs. I really did want longs. As you can see, as we're coming into market open, we have such a beautiful stack of trendline liquidity. We have London high, we have Asia highs, and we have a 4-hour gap right here as well. So this is setting up greatly for longs. And for longs, we are in this 1-hour gap, or higher time frame gap. It's a 1 hour, it's a 4-hour, and as well it's a daily. But what I wanted to see coming into market open before I saw any type of long was I wanted to see ES hit its daily gap before continuing higher, right? I wanted ES to come down, tap this its daily to send us higher. So I wasn't looking for, even if we got any type of resweep, I was just waiting until ES hit that point in time. So as we come into market open, we rip down. Now at this point in time, I'm pretty sure ES has now hit its daily gap. Yes, so we are now good to longs. We're now good to look for longs in the other direction if we get the needed manipulation and displacement. So, and as you can see, we have accumulation. We can manipulate to the downside, and hopefully we're trying to catch the manipulation leg, and that's what we were able to do. This was a little tricky because on legs like this, we did not have optimal. There wasn't an optimal entry, because as you can see, there's multiple 30 seconds, there's a 1 minute, and as well as a 2 minute. But like, in order to take a trade like this, I feel like this is I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. But I wasn't interested in taking anything like this. In reality, I should have front ran at the bottom. I was really considering doing so. Ended out opting out of the front run because I don't know. I have on my Apex accounts, I was technically like one trade away from passing at least four. I mean, from blowing at least four of the counts. So it was like, do I really want to take a play like this with no internal structure? Like the whole trade idea is good, great LR, great break even points, right? But we lacked internal structure a little bit. But this is something that was still a phenomenal trade in my opinion, and something I said is still front ran, especially after this. I mean, we didn't get the 1 minute close. We were close to doing so, but after here, I should have just hopped in. All right, worst come to worst. But I ended up opting for after this 1 minute close, it pulled back a little bit. We hadn't fully ran this accumulation, and we had a 15-minute sitting above us. So I was like, okay, I really still do like this entry. I'm in off of here. Stops at the body close around. I entered with 1 mini, so I just needed a 25-point stop. Again, like I really don't take style of trades like this. I'm usually at the bottom end of this. I'm usually somewhere here with my stops at the body close or wick close or whatever I choose it may be. But yeah, I really did like my draws on liquidity. I really didn't see a reason for market to then come back down after, especially after ES hit its daily gap. I think this was a super clean day, cleanest thing we've had all week, and we're slowly going to, I believe we're going to fully run all that liquidity. Yeah, that was today's trade recap. Super simple day. Thank you, God. Let me pull up the Trade of 8 accounts. So as you can see, these are the Lucid accounts. Made 1,300 today. I thought I already locked out. Okay, I did already lock out. Okay. Right, made 1,300 on the day. This account 1,200, and this is what I was talking about. Like, part of me wanted to go back and see if I can get them to a 1,500 balance, but again, like, there's really no need to do that. Whenever I pass, and yeah. So glad we were able to get off to a good start on these accounts. Really want to pass them, and I'm not gonna lie. I low-key think I'm going to take a new approach with these accounts, especially since they're non-consistency, that they don't have any consistency on funded. I think I'm going to really try to push the envelope, and what I mean by that is, by God's grace, once fully funded and once funded on these batch of accounts, I think I'm gonna full port one trade, like a trade I really do like. I think I'm gonna risk the whole balance. I just think it makes sense. Again, like, I told myself before I wouldn't be this aggro, but I really do think it makes sense. Like, if you can be patient and find a trade you really like, and within a week, I would say within a week, you're going to get at least one good play that you like would really hammer. And I think it makes sense because at minimum, if you hit a 1-to-1, you're risking 2K on a 50K. Risking 1-to-1 or going for a 1-to-1, you're at least making 2K, which is a payout. But then you're able to hit a 1.5 to a 2R trade, while like on the trade that you really do like, you're at least getting a 4K balance, which is already a max payout, which I think is like, wouldn't that not be the most optimal way? And of course, there is the cons where you can blow your accounts in one trade, because it's a great trade and you wait for your perfect setup doesn't mean it's bound to hit. I know we understand that, but I just think probability of you waiting for a good ass trade and you taking something with high quality and high conviction, with high momentum and big displacement, like, and you risk your full balance and you can hit shit like a 1-to-1 to a 1-to-2, not to talk about even more than that, you're setting yourself up nicely, right? So I'm really gonna consider that once passed. Hopefully we can pass by Monday, because probably not gonna be able to pass by tomorrow, simply because I am at 1,300. Let me show y'all these accounts. Thank you, God. Hopefully it's gonna be slow but sure, but hopefully we can bring these out of drawdown. I mean, I'm not really. I'm 700 down, 700 on the other accounts, and down like only not even $28 on my the lead account. But yeah, I just need to stack wins. I've been doing a poor job last couple of days. Last week, did a very poor job, but now we just gotta keep stacking, and hopefully we're able to crawl out of this by the because so now my main focus are the Lucid accounts, if this makes sense. My main focus are the Lucid. By the time the Lucid are passed and somewhat close to a payout, these should be out of drawdown, and these should be able to be payout eligible soon as well. Hopefully we're able to cat CPI on the top step accounts. I know I've mentioned this before. I really do hope so we are able to do that. It's very imperative that we are able to, because that's like a free, if we're able to cast that, then just secure the rest of the winning days. That's probably like, I think that's like a free 15K or something like that. Because I think the payout caps on Top Step or those accounts are 4K, if I'm not mistaken, and I have 4 accounts. So it might be like no way it's 4K, it might be 3K. That's like a free 12K payout if I'm able to catch CPI correctly. Then I'm gonna still get 5 more Apex accounts for that day. And yeah, that is all I have for y'all. I love y'all, boys and girls. We're finna be rich as shit. I say this all the time. It's just a matter of time. Why not us? We just gotta stick to the details. Keep doing our job. Keep staying in process, and everything we want out of this life, we're going to get by the grace of God. Yeah, that's gonna wrap up this recap. I love y'all. We finna be rich as shit. Road to 20K month underway. Started off rough, but hopefully we can get back on track. I love y'all. Why don't you Vic out, man? Peace.